Well, good afternoon. I'm sitting here with Stephen Eiler, the founder of Plan to Prosper. So, Stephen, before we get into the nature of the business, could you please let everyone know a bit about what you've done and what you bring to the table?
Sure. I started off in sales more years ago than I'm going to admit with Hewlett Packard, which is really what got me started off in my sales career. I then ended up getting a phone call from a recruiter who said that there was a company, and that originally they wouldn't tell me who it was, that was really good at establishing relationships but wasn't very good at developing new business. And they asked me if I'd be interested in interviewing with this company, and it turned out it was IBM. So I joined IBM as a new business rep, and went after accounts that in some cases actually hated IBM, or at least didn't do business with IBM, to swing them over to the IBM field.
Oh, interesting.
So it was a very exciting experience. And while I was there, I developed a new business course for the company that ended up on their curriculum. And make a long story short, I ended up in senior sales management. I was director of sales and marketing for a satellite communications company, and I was responsible for rolling out a sales and marketing program for the entire world.
Wow, that's quite a background. So you have lots of experience in sales and marketing.
I do. What I've learned in all my experience is that the thing that separates the companies that are successful from ones that are not is a plan. A well thought out plan that, if implemented properly, and that's the other key to the whole thing, typically leads to substantial success. The companies that have a plan and follow it make it. They prosper. The ones who don't tend to live in a bit of mediocrity. They don't make it to the big time.
Okay, that makes sense. And your experience has certainly shown you why businesses need to plan to prosper. Well, Stephen, if I was interested in hiring you to come in and help me with my business, where would we start?
First thing is, as an entrepreneur or an executive team, we get together with your group and talk about what your goals and objectives are. And we would map that out in a graphical way, all the results that you need to do, the small results, along the way in order to achieve the larger result, which is your end game. And all of that would be presented in a series of little bubbles or little bubble charts that we would have probably placed on a wall in a Visio diagram. And at the end of the day, we would then assign all of those results to an individual within the team, or to yourself if you're a small business owner, to be delivered by a specific date, by a specific owner, and with a very detailed, smart objective associated with that particular bubble, if I may call it that in the graphics. And then a member of the Plan to Profit team would meet with you on a weekly or monthly basis to see how you're aligning with the objectives that have been defined, to make sure that you're on track with the roadmap that we've put together with you.
Okay, so the first part of what you would offer me is some kind of a planning tool. So what if we identify that I need to be doing certain activities that I'm not currently doing? Do you have other people that work with you that have specialized skills and knowledge that could help me with some of the other things?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, we have a rather robust team of all sorts of different people with all sorts of different skills. We have people that do videos, for example, as you're seeing here. We have folks that will help you out with your marketing activities and help you develop a brand. We have people that will help you out with your accounting needs. We have people that will help you out with your graphics needs. We have people that will help you out with prospecting, and a whole crew of people, as you'll see on the website, there to help you develop your business and help expand it once the initial plan is done.
Okay, and what about things like training?
Training and development is part of that as well. We have a training team.
So it sounds like you offer a full suite of business services.
Correct.
Oh wow, that's excellent.
Thank you.
So Stephen, it sounds like many businesses could benefit from hiring you to help them. So if I was interested in hiring you to come in and help my company, where would we start?
Send us an email. The email's on the website, www.plantoprosper.co, and I emphasize the CO. And we'll have somebody out to see you or speak with you about where you are, where you want to go, and is there something we can do to help you get there. Or give us a call. We've got a U.S. number and a Canadian number, and both of those are listed on the website as well. We'd be delighted to work with you.
Is the first step a very long and laborious step? What if I find out that really what you're offering may not be suitable for me? Am I going to have a heavy investment in that upfront meeting?
The first meeting would be about 20 minutes, just to understand where you are and where you want to go, and see if we can put something together for you that makes sense.
Okay, great.
Then you can make a decision as to whether you want to proceed or not.
So then in the second meeting you would be bringing me a plan of, or at least a snapshot of what my company's doing right now and what we need to do to move forward?
In the second meeting we would have probably a day where we'd sit down and start working on a detailed plan for your business in a graphical way that would make it measurable to help you succeed and achieve your goals.
Well, that doesn't sound too painful. As a business owner, as you know, many business owners are so busy that we just can't take a lot of time to do something like this. But it sounds like the initial meeting would be fairly painless, and then once I can see sort of a sense of what that snapshot looks like, then we can spend more time working with you to move forward.
And one of the beautiful things about it is that we police you.
Oh.
So we're meeting with you on a regular basis to make sure that you're actually conforming to the plans that you've put together.
Okay.
Which is one of the big issues that so many businesses have issues with. They do a wonderful plan, but they fail
to execute
the plan.
So often we all do that in life, don't we?
Yeah, and then you
business and life.
And you're planning, but you're not prospering because you're not following the roadmap.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. So, Stephen, it's been really nice meeting you and
you as well.
Learning about your business, and I hope that you plan to prosper.
Thank you very much. I certainly do. And you as well.
Thank you.